to the Fox 17 Rockin' Review on the web. I've got the very talented Mr. Tom Keifer here from the band Cinderella. You know, besides being a great vocalist, he's also a great guitarist and collector, and I got him to come in and hang out with us today, and he brought his prized 1959 Gibson Les Paul Standard that we're checking out, and what a great guitar, Tom.
Thanks.
You've had this thing since 1988. It's been on 5 tours with you, and you still write and record a lot with it, right?
Yeah, I use it in the studio always. It's kind of my first choice.
Well, why did you stop touring with it as much?
Well, they've become so rare and valuable, and they take a lot of abuse on the road, particularly perspiration, getting into the pickups and the electronics. So I've been lucky over the years that these haven't gone out on me.
No, and it sounds great.
Yeah, it's a nice guitar.
Oh my gosh! Well, then Gibson also made you a reissue model too, right?
Well, that's what I use on the road now, and they tried to copy the color and the whole.
Just a beautiful burst, and just so viewers know that really some of the most things that make this a collectible piece are the burst color and also the pickups. And yours really hasn't been changed out much either for a 1959.
No, I mean, it's, the tuning pegs had to be changed. I still have the original ones, but what happens is whatever they made these out of originally, they start to deteriorate over the years.
Yeah.
And my tailpiece cracked on one of the tours, and I had to put a replacement.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, it looks and sounds great. And then I thought what was the other cool thing was that, obviously as a collector, you were in vintage guitar, and I got to see some of your collection there, and you were talking about all of your Marshalls and everything. But when you're sitting around the house at home, or in the studio sometimes, you're using a small Fender Mustang 3 amplifier. And what can you tell me on that one, Tom?
I don't know. I just love the sound of it. It's digital modeling technology, which has really gotten great over the years. And, you can get a great sound like at any volume.
Yeah.
And, it's cool for writing and playing around the house, so you don't, lift the roof off.
Keep the wife happy.
Yeah, well, she likes volume, though. She's not afraid of volume.
That's good. Well, I mean, it's a great sounding amp. I was really impressed.
For the dog.
Is it? Yeah, well, you got to keep the dogs happy, too.
Yeah, the dog doesn't like the volume.
And you're a local guy. You live here in Middle Tennessee, man, but it's so cool checking out some of your gear here. And that amp, I was amazed, at 40 watts, it sounds great.
Yeah, it's got some tone.
What a great piece.
Of course, this doesn't hurt.
Or the player. And so I wanted to mention, obviously you're still touring with Cinderella, and people can. Where's the easiest place for viewers to find you?
I have a Facebook. It's the official Facebook.
Okay.
And you can get all the info on my new release that's coming out next year.
And what's the name of that?
The record is called The Way Life Goes.
Oh, very cool.
It'll be coming out in the spring sometime.
I got to hear a few tracks of it. I got to tell people it sounds great. I mean, your voice is sounding great. I like the organic guitars and everything you got going on that.
Thanks.
It's man, some cool pieces.
Thank you.
And are you going to tour with that as well?
Yeah, I'm sure at some point when it's released that I'll be getting out there on the road with that too.
So we might be able to get you back here on Fox 17 to perform a little.
I'd love to.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate it, Tom.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, thank you. And be sure and check out more Fox 17 Rockin' Review. Thank you to Mr. Tom Keifer from Cinderella, and do check out his new solo album. It's awesome tracks. Thanks for watching.